has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Darkest Dungeon is about making the most of a bad situation. Quests will fail or must be abandoned. Heroes will die, and when they die, they stay dead. Progress autosaves constantly, so your actions are permanent. Welcome to the Darkest Dungeon. Now, we are going to be playing this all right now. I'm not going to be doing Butcher Circus. It's multiplayer, and I don't want to do that. But everything else we are going to be doing. It's always fun. So we're gonna do easy. I do want to do it like I want to win a game on every difficulty level. Yeah. Let's see. Play through. All right. Yeah, we're going to hopefully get this going.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient, pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path, you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Alright. I am taking a break from Mortuary Assistant. Probably won't be returning to that for a while. But I am going to be playing this a lot. This is a fun game. It's a hard game. And I know I'm late to the Darkest Dungeon party because the second one just came out. I like the game. I think, making videos on it would be a good time.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
And I'm gonna be, kind of telling you as if people don't know about this game.
Message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
But it's I'm going to be talking about.
Advantage. Give them no quarter.
I like the announcer. I don't like to talk over him because he's a pretty chill guy. But
Leave
there
nothing
is.
unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
Yeah, it is.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
It is a very interesting.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Very interesting game. Oh, good crit back. We like to see that.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
So we're just gonna play Darkest Dungeon. I'm gonna kind of play this as play like nobody knows what's going on. Yeah, once we get to the hamlet, I'm gonna talk for a bit. Okay. So your characters can get new quirks and traits
Welcome
when they get
home.
in.
Such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them. In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings. Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses, all will find their way to us now that the road is clear. Trinkets and charms, gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth. Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Alright. So, starting off, I just want to say it's going to be a fun game. I'm going to be playing this on hopefully one save, but it is going to be a multi save thing, most likely. I'm counting a loss as failing 3 quests in a row, because at that point I will just be out of money and unable to do anything about it.
Mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
So these are the different quests, like explore 90% of the rooms. So let me find this. So you always get the Vestal and the Plague
A sister
Doctor.
of battle, pious and unrelenting.
So yeah, you're almost always going to get the Plague Doctor and the sister, the Vestal. It's pretty chill. This one actually is not the best that I've seen because they don't have the judgment skill, which I will probably be getting as soon as I can. Such a good skill. That's actually a pretty nice Plague Doctor. Do like all of the abilities that he has right now, or she has. Sorry, the Plague Doctor is a woman. Yeah. We provision ourselves.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Alright, I would recommend taking just this for your first run through. For the first one, it's all scripted for the most part, so you can just grab this and you're all good. Yeah, things I'll explain as we, go along. But this should be a fun group for us. Good fun start. Another torch that we're just gonna take. Now, I'd stay above, like, right in the radiant light, but this area right here is also kind of good. Now, skeletons have really high bleed resist, so there's really no point doing much else.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
This kind of chest is, I believe, always like an unlocked
trinkets
chest.
and baubles, paid for in blood.
Now, the reason I only took one shovel is because that chest gave us a shovel. The shovels are
Even
good.
the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
So shovels clear that without you having to damage your people, and they will take a lot of stress if you have to clear it by hand. That's good.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Now you do want to try and kill this.
Press this advantage.
You do want to kill that floating lady as soon as you can, because she will give stress to your people, and stress is not a good thing. It is really bad to have stress on your people, because they will get negative traits, and with those negative traits, they will go crazy. And when they go crazy, they make all your other people stressed out, and sort of like feeds into this loop. See, stress already went from 23 to 42, just so much. The only way you can really heal stress is in town or by camping, but since we don't have camping unlocked, you can't really do that. And you're gonna take another 19 stress. Heal you back up pretty much to full. Oh, the
Slowly,
stupid.
gently. This is how a life is taken. Continue the onslaught.
Get rid of her.
Destroy them all.
I misclicked. That's unfortunate.
Confidence
Plague Doctor
surges
gets
as
to
the enemy
clean up.
crumbles.
Getting kills can de-stress you. Crits will get rid of stress.
A handsome reward.
But if the enemy crits
For a
you,
task
you
well
will be stressed out. Make sure we, disarm the trap. You can still step on traps, even if they are disarmed. It's a little annoying, but it just happens that way.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Alright, well, off we go to... Alright, good.
A decisive pummeling. A death
Alright.
by inches.
I could probably take these people all out on another go.
abomination cleansed
Just
from
right
our
away.
lands.
Because they are very much not too high on the stress.
executed with impunity.
Not too much stress. I am gonna cleanse your stress though. Good amount of stress cleansed. Alright.
The sparkling eyes
Oh,
of youth
that's not good.
twisted and made merciless.
So this guy is basically like a chance of coming in. Not fun to fight. Really not that fun to fight. Because he'll summon these little skulls. And the skulls, depending on their head, have the skills of whatever they are. So he called in a man-at-arms and 2 highwaymen. So they will have, so basically they have 2 of my guys. Like that. Now this isn't hard to defeat. I should preface, this is not a hard fight. You really just have to kill him and then you're done. So as long as you can kill that guy, you're good. Well, yes, he has a lot of health. I'm slowly chipping it. But the only problem is he does stress your people out. Luckily we have bandages, so these items like the bandage or the anti-venom, you can just use for free, which is really nice. Really need to start hitting him more. Good crit. Okay, we have 14 health left. So now we've gotten to the thing called Death's Door, which, so Death's Door, we have a 67% chance that whenever I get hit to not die. But that other 33% chance I will die. Trying to slowly chip away at the man-at-arms real quick. How much health do you have left? 6? Okay. We're gonna heal you up because you were at Death's Door. We're going to. Alright, so on his next turn, he will no longer be a threat. Alright. And then they all disappear. That was an interesting start, but you do get a lot of good. You do get a nice goodie. So putting Dismas' head on Dismas is very interesting. There's less health, but you do get a lot of damage, but you also get more stress. It's just gonna make the pistol shot, the open vein, just so much better. Now, for you, my friend, I'm just gonna heal you enough to the point where you're not gonna die from bleed. Because while you're traveling, you do take bleed damage. So yeah, bleed and poison, or it's called blight, stay throughout the thing and do not go away. That would have been nice to have, but obviously this. So he's a kleptomaniac, which means that he will steal. He has a chance of stealing these little packs. He always starts with a kleptomaniac, so you can't really change that. but you can kind of work around it by later on removing the trait from him. So I am going to kind of push my luck because there is a very nice chest down here. That's why you get the second. That's the only way you need one shovel, because you'll get your second from the first unlock stronghold chest.
The match is struck. A blazing
Now,
star is
just
born.
like the floating cultist lady, you want to get rid of this guy because he will stress your team. Alright. Lots of damage. So he's pretty much dead. I don't need to worry about him anymore.
Be gone,
And
fiend.
first round we already got 2 dead, which is really good for us. When people get to town, they do get all of their health back, so there's no need to worry about anything like that. There's no need to worry about like dealing with healing or anything. Alright.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
So yeah, when things die to bleed or poison, they don't leave corpses, which is really nice.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Alright. And that's the first quest. It's all scripted, everything's the same. The only thing that was not the same or scripted is that collector showing up. So just remember, with the collector showing up, you need to kill it. Use the Crusader to knock out the heads, and use all of your range skills that you can to damage the collector.
The tents are pitched, banners fly, and the corpse wagons stand at the ready. The circus has come to town.
Alright. Cool. It's not enabled.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike. The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful.
Alright, so just taking a look at some stuff. So weak grip online. So this guy needs to hold on some stuff. We can keep that. This is not important enough to get rid of. Like, you don't need to spend that much money on getting rid of Kleptomaniac. Fear of Eldritch is kind of bad, and weak grip on life is also kind of bad. These are a couple bad ones that I might want to get rid of. But you can only do that once the sanitarium unlocks. Known cheat, good, he didn't get too much anything. This is bad, but at the same time you can just heal your Plague Doctor. The accuracy mod is probably the only thing that's really bad. That might be worth getting rid of if you ever get that. And these two are going to be different. You don't get the same skills or same quirks every single run through. The only two things that are super scripted characters are Reynald and Yuzmas. Every week you will get new people, so I got another Plague Doctor.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
And I got a Jester.
He will be laughing still at the end.
So this is actually what I would consider a better, not a better Plague Doctor, but a good Plague Doctor. This is a good Plague Doctor. As long as they have the Plague Grenade ability, it is a good Plague Doctor in my opinion. Or Noxious Blast. You would take either. Plague Grenade is the better one in my opinion because it hits in the back. It hits two people in the back. Noxious Blast is a melee one, so it only hit the front two. It still is a ranged ability, but it is still like a melee because it only hits the front two. Usually melee skills only hit the front two people. Minus 5 crit on range. That's 15% damage in the runes. Good. Speed, accuracy, crit. So yeah, this guy is a good second place. Cool. As you can see, the stress kind of stays the same, no matter what. So you kind of have to be wary of how much stress your people have nearing the end. I like to grab the reduced drinking cost right away. Now these eye patches only have man arms, which I don't have a man arms yet. I was very happy to grab this Demos head though. The extra damage is really good. The negatives are fine, especially for that much damage. It's really nice. 7 to 13 max, 7 to 13 damage is really good. Alright. Yeah, now that we have these people, we can have them in the back line. Now this isn't a bad trinket. I usually go to places based on, obviously, skill levels of my guys, but also based on what kind of trinkets are available. Plus 5 accuracy melee skills, that would be good for the Crusader. Plus 5% melee damage, that's pretty good. Dodge but less move resist, that's not as good as I'd like it. Now the Book of Relaxation is pretty good, it's just nice for dodge. We can get over that. Like this would be really good on Dismas, like if I would do this, like Dismas gets the book, then he'd be more accurate. He'd be more accurate and do more damage. And take only 10% more stress. So it's pretty good. That's really good. So it's pretty much a toss-up between, do I want the Warrior's Cap for the Crusader, the Book of Relaxation for Dismas, or Rotgut Sensor, which is more accuracy, for the Plague Doctor. Plague Doctor, that would override the Yips. So that would basically mean we get a free, we would get +3 accuracy, which is still a really good amount of accuracy. We start the crystals, we start doing these kinds of quests, which is also pretty fine. These kinds of quests are really not that bad. They also unlock the currency to buy the crystal trinkets from the trinket shop. The only reason I wouldn't want to do that is it's good for training out new recruits and like taking time. But the Rotgut Sensor is a really good item. The only other thing I would get is probably like those two. But I think we'll go for it just for the Comet Shards. And it skips, and it gives us a nice like week skip so we can move into next week immediately. Now for this you do not need keys, you do not need shuffles. You need a lot of anti-venom though, so I would take... I have a Plague Doctor, so I'll only take 2. I'll take 2 Holy Waters, 2 of these, and 2 Medicinal Herbs. This I would take for the first mission. Just because, especially for me, because I have Plague Doctor who can heal bleed and heal
Blight had struck
blight.
the harvest again that year, and the miller was desperate. He came to me, hat clutched tightly in filthy fingers, stinking of sweat and manure. Seated comfortably in my observatory, surrounded by telescopes and other delicate apparatus, I recognized his misfortune as an opportunity, and I agreed to lend him my expertise.
Alright, so the entire thing about this is it's just you have to kill enough people to charge all the way to here. And it'll explain later. You only get this, you can only do this if you have the specific DLC for it. So that's the only thing about it. You can only do this if you have the specific DLC for it. It's a good way to progress the week if you have, you know, especially this first one, it's a good way to just progress the week.
Destroyed.
Yep. Defeated foes will slowly be replaced by waves of despicable reinforcements. Your party must endure this onslaught without pause or respite or hope for respite. Because of the strange nature of Time's behavior in the farmstead, you can retreat with no penalty. All farmstead quests have a kill meter, the measure of your might and ambition. Fill it by defeating monsters, and when your tally hits certain thresholds, you will receive a reward of crystal shards. These rewards increase the further you venture. Back in the hamlet, the jeweler seeks these strange glowing shards. He will trade you for unspeakable artifacts of power. Find him in the Nomad's Wagon. So yeah, we do like this.
A devastating blow.
Now, these corpses do come back. And they do a lot of damage on it when they come back. So, yep, Seeds of Madness. That does a lot of damage to us.
A powerful blow. Executed with impunity.
Alright, but yeah.
Death
Good.
by inches.
Good. We're gonna use the anti-venom and swing, and not dead yet. Alright. See, they already reinforced them. So we are going to start trying to blight the horse. Now these people do a lot of stress damage, so you need to be kind of mindful of that, because I'm most likely not going to have a Crusader for the next mission, because
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
we can just kind of stun you. We're gonna get rid of that. Alright. Good stun resist, but I am bleeding. So I didn't bring any bandages, so I might as well heal it. So that, the Plague Doctor ability is really good for that, because you heal the bleed, the poison, and all of that. Oh, bad. Oh, so much dodge.
The bigger
Good.
the beast, the greater the glory.
Nice. Like that, we like that. We
Decimated.
love that. Yep, getting crits is really good.
Back to the
Alright,
pit.
and heal up.
Wounds of war can be healed.
Just gonna start healing everybody. I am going to do that ability just because it gives us protection. Foreman kind of hurts just a little bit because it'll buff them with Riposte. Now, Riposte is bad because basically what that means is when I hit them, they'll hit me back. So we do not like riposte. Oh, that was a bad miss.
Obliterated.
Job. So I really don't want to hit that second guy until after. Alright. So, this is getting a little bit more dire, but we're making do, we're making do.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Oh, man. Maybe really trying to hit that guy. Alright, he should die. No trespassers, good dodge. Okay, we can heal ourselves.
The slow
Alright,
death,
we're slowly creeping it up.
unforgiving.
Slowly creeping. Oh no, I'm not gonna hit him. It's that whole thing again. Such good resistance. There we go, finally a hit. And the crits make us stressed, which isn't good. Slowly chipping away. Now he's really buffed. Now he is like really buffed up. So I really don't want to have him do anything. At the same time, I can't really control that. So we're gonna go for the kill on that.
Onslaught. Destroy them all.
I'm blighted. Stress. Plus stress isn't bad. We can deal with that. Yeah, reapply some blights here. I think I can get one more blight on that guy. Or chip him 5. Good shot.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Okay. And then we're gonna hit that.
Another one falls.
Love that. Alright. Okay. We're getting it done. We're getting it done. Good dodge.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Oh man. It's a little tedious right now. If Highwayman can go next. It'd be nice if I can get Highwayman going. There we go.
Confidence
Double kill.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
Always nice. I don't like my buff abilities, so that's a little unfortunate. Pull these up.
Be gone, fiend.
Good heal. Good bleed. We're just taking care of all the healing with her, which is really nice.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Alright, if she gets blighted, then I'll use the Plague Doctor to take care of that. Alright, just a little bit more. Good crit.
Pummeling.
As long as I can keep the Crusader away from going mad. That's all I really need or want. Yep. Heal myself. Alright. Crusader's doing fine on health. Everyone's doing fine on health wise. It's the stress that's not good. Almost. Almost. You don't really want to be missing too much on these last few kills, just because it's just so much pain. And that's the stress that we're talking about. Because now, we're going to start stressing everybody out.
Reeling, gasping, taken over the edge into madness.
So I can get Highwayman to kill that. And that's another bit. Alright. Kill you. I believe these don't activate until the end of everyone's gone. So, if we can heal.
Sedated.
No, the miss. This is not going to be a good thing. This is going to hurt. Oh, good dodge.
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
Oh my gosh. Alright, good kill.
Give them no quarter.
Ouch. If only I could just get rid of that horse. That would make me so happy. Alright, I think oh wait, we're stunned. Dang. If we didn't get stunned, we would have had the horse. Alright.
The fiend falls.
Good
A faint
job.
blossoms.
Bestial Scream. Just more stress. Good. Crit heal is also really good. One HP. Oh, second horse. That's always fun.
A victory.
All right.
Perhaps a turning point.
Okay. Almost out of this. I believe this is the last thing we need to kill is this last horse. So, if we can do that. Alright. If we can do that, that'll be good. Should be an easy kill. But, you know, obviously don't wanna worry about it too much. And that's it.
Champion falls.
And that's pretty much all it is for the farmstead, is just doing that like over and over again. Now it is nice that all they did was get this. So when they're paired with a occultist, they are paired with an occultist, they will get extra healing from the occultist healing ability. That's really nice. Fated is really good. Antsy when idle in town for a week. So I have to keep using them. I believe I can just put them into the thing and that doesn't count as idling. So yeah, pretty much I will not be able to use any of those people.
May seek to separate
I could probably use
Action
Dismas
and
still,
consequence
but that's
will
about it.
Invariably have their dreadful reunion.
So Blacksmith is good.
Make no mistake,
Grab both
we
of
will
those.
face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Yeah. Alright. So
The
now,
bellows blast once again.
2 occultists. That's
The
actually
forge stands
kind
ready
of
to
good
make
depending on their
weapons of
skills.
war.
So we have Curse, Word, Hex, and Demon's Pull. Not the best, but it can work. If only they had the Abyssal Artillery, that's the best one. In my opinion, this is one of the best skills, is Abyssal Artillery. It does so much damage. It does like a medium amount of damage for what it's worth. So you are going to be going into you need to de-stress. You need to de-stress. I have enough for those two, so I will
Man in a
grab them.
robe, claiming communion with the divine.
And then you need to
Madness.
de-stress. So we'll throw you into here. Which I can't upgrade, but that's fine. So Dismas is gonna be viable. We are gonna upgrade him. Alright, so moving on. Still a lot of good Plague Doctor stuff. But it's too high level for me, pretty much. Oh, what are the trinkets? Dodgestone, Houndmaster. Okay, not really worth too much attention. Alright. So, now it is basically, what am I wanting? Another one of the trinkets. This is probably the best one. Is this Bloodthirst ring? Which is what I'm gonna go for. Now it sucks that I didn't get a more frontline person, considering that I kind of want this guy to be third. But it's fine because I can put you in the front. So put a cultist front. Even though weak health, it's not terrible. We're gonna go you in the back, and we're gonna put Jester third. So this is gonna be our team for this one. I'm gonna put that on you, and I'm also going to put this on you. Less speed, less max health, but that's fine because you get a lot of accuracy with your skills. Alright. Now for these medium ones, you do get this firewood, which you use for camping, which I'll explain when it comes up. You also need a lot of torches and a lot of food for these things. Don't have the healing ability, which is fine. This is what you would usually take. I usually only take 2 antivenoms, 2 bandages. So yeah, it's pretty fine otherwise. So we're gonna do this one, and then I think I will call it for the video. Yeah, I really like this game. Obviously, we gotta try and keep Demos from going super stressed. So I just need to do room battles. So I don't have to do every single room, but I just have to do all of the ones with the room that are battles. So we just gotta be careful of that. This is gonna be basically 2 back-to-back battles, which is not the best, but it's okay enough. Now this madman is like priority number 1. Need to get rid of. It's more stress than the acolyte. It's more stress than the witch lady. He has very high dodge, which is the one problem about him, is that he will just continuously dodge things. He has very low blight resistance, so he's just gonna take it. Yeah. So he's just gonna die on his next turn. Don't have to worry too much about that. Now that's really bad. He's gonna just start taking stress.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Hit chance. Not good. We're gonna buff everyone.
The blood quickens.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try and grab him, but I missed.
Destroy
Fine.
them all.
Alright. So now we just have to take care. So you're gonna die next turn. So they're both gonna die on the next turn. So I can use this to heal when possible. So we're going to buff again. I am going
Great is the
to
weapon that cuts on its own.
pretty much just clear all the corpses. You're going to medicinal herbs you to get rid of that. Stress.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And I'm gonna do the same thing for you, which is get rid of that stress. And then you can get some bandages. I didn't get a lot of torches, which is really nice. Unfortunately, I didn't realize I was gonna get hit with that. So, Dismos is like really close to being stressed out, so you just need to be a little more careful with him for right now. Dang. But none of these guys can induce stress unless they get a crit, so we should be okay for right now with him. Just straight up upgrading all of my stuff, making sure everyone's happy.
Exposed
And
to
they
a
got the
killing
crit on
blow.
him, because of course he did. It's so interesting
Those who corrupt
how
evil
everything can just go bad
find it in no short supply.
really quick. Thank God. So sometimes when they have a negative trait, they will refuse your healing, which can be really, really unfortunate. So I'm gonna switch out.
Another one falls.
Oh yeah, I can finale.
A death by
Okay, good burn. Not burn, blight.
Confidence surges
kill.
as the enemy crumbles.
Alright. Pretty much just gonna slowly shift
Another
him.
abomination cleansed
Alright.
from our lands.
So now we do have to deal with that stress for the rest of the mission, which is
As victories
unfortunate,
mount,
but
so too
it'll work.
will resistance.
so we're going to get rid of that because those journal pages aren't worth it at all. What Really not one. Oh yeah, I can get rid of a bandage. Perfect. Shuffle your party order back into its original place.
The
And
match is struck.
we do have
The
to make sure to
blazing
check these
star
rooms.
is
'Cause
born.
unfortunately, it's not 90% room, so I can't just not check it. I am gonna be running out of money soon, so. And the
sparkling
collector
eyes
again.
of youth.
Hopefully they will give me a nice item,
Merciless.
because this is very unfortunate to see him again. It's not really what you're wanting to see. We're gonna just increase Deimos' damage really well. Alright. Sonalia's in the back. 2 more highwaymen. Alright. So we just gotta be really careful. And Deimos needs to hit his stuff. Alright, well now that's just annoying. Now you're just annoying me. Launch health 6. Ugh. This is a lot of.
As life ebbs,
It's a lot of.
horrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
It's a lot of damage that these headhunters get into. And the Jester dies,
More ashes,
which is not good.
more disappointment.
Now it's very unfortunate that we had to deal with the Collector twice.
Press this advantage.
So
Give them no quarter.
this will be an interesting kind of situation that we are in. I do like the Jester. I'm very sad to see the Jester
Unforeseen,
go,
unforgiving.
but it's just really unfortunate kind of to have happen.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Masterfully executed. Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice. Perched at the very precipice of oblivion. And now the true test. Hold fast or expire. A hand's breadth from becoming unwound. Death cannot be escaped, but it can be postponed. Self-preservation is paramount at any cost. Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss. Behold, the abyss is made manifest. Survival is a tenuous proposition in this sprawling tomb. This is no place for the weak or the foolhardy. Ignorance of your enemy and of yourself will invariably. She has paid dearly for her freedom and deserves better than this place. Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.